out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for infinity and beyond. Ain't got no
MLU the show. I know y'all done missed us, dog. Men like you. What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
Man, long time. You know I seen you. I always holler at you. So I ain't gonna act like that. Like we don't be talking all the time, bro.
We can't act like that.
Because we be saying
we
each
talk
other
all
funny
the time.
TikTok. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You be tripping sometimes, but it's all good, dog. Man, how you been, bro?
Nah, you be tripping. TikTok, the way you be funny.
Hey, bro, that TikTok. Where my guy got the stuttering.
Pull that thing.
Man, my guy let it spin.
No, the funniest one you just sent, bro. That don't have me.
Hilarious.
Like, I was crying for real.
No, for real.
Because I've been in that situation, you know.
Where you stutter?
Well, man, you try to talk to some, you try to talk to some little young. And then
boy, if you don't get
like, never mind. I'm just gonna.
I'm walk the other way. Matter of fact, off this clip. Man, what's going on, everybody, man? It has been far too long, man. Since the last time we made a podcast episode. And honestly, truthfully, it's almost down to the date. A year ago, we kind of subconsciously what's another word? Inadvertently took a break, man. We I think we got to a point where one thing kind of after another started happening, just like in life. But we make no excuses, man. We don't harp on it, bro. We back, and we back for the long ride. We're back same way we always been, here to encourage, here to make people laugh, here to be genuine. But most of all, man, we back for y'all. We back to speak life into people, into men, and maybe going through some tough times, man, or men that are achieving at the most high. Like we wanna celebrate them both, and we want to encourage them both, because that's who we are. We're just some regular cats in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to wake up our children.
Garage. I'm at garage.
I'm at my church, man. Shout out to my pastor, man. Let me use the church to record so I don't wake up my children. While I'm trying to make them a living, man. Yeah. What's been up with you, bro?
Man, same thing, bro. The audience don't know, but just work, grinding, trying to make dreams come true.
Specifically, bro, what's happening in like a year, man? I'm trying
I'm specifically.
Hey, bro, I said specifically, bro.
That wasn't specifically.
I said, bro, I got a southern drawl, bro. I'm from Mississippi, brother.
I'm from Mississippi too, bro. We're from the same plate.
Nah.
What is easy?
Crickle. You look at pussy. Hey, well, man, bro, what's kind of been, in short, man, what's all been changed in a year, man? What's going on with you?
We had our second baby.
Yeah.
And then we just went through the ups and downs of just adjusting to a 2-kid household, 2 kids under 2, which for the most part, if I'm being completely honest, for the most part, it hasn't been terrible. I think that the hardest part has been managing ourselves, husband and wife, and mom and dad, because we get overwhelmed, and outside of 2 kids, raising 2 kids, or your kids being young, you have regular work stuff and stuff outside the house.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I think we coming up on a year. Jackson has been born. He'll be 1 in September, so we still got a couple months. But I think just adjusting to that's been the biggest thing since we stopped the pod. Has just been pregnancy, and then adjusting to being being raising 2 kids, and then the oldest going through um what he going through in terms of development. So
Mhm.
um that's really been the most thing, man. So if we ever travel, we gonna need, travel as a family. As a podcast, as a brand, your wife, your kids, my wife, my kids, what I'm saying. Um you know about any good, like, affordable vehicles or any type of transportation we can get there that be, cost efficient.
Man, come on, dog. You already know K&T Transit, brother. 601-502-778. Or you can hit them up at 601-624-4306. And you get $25 off whenever you mention MLU the show. Man, you know you can't go nowhere without K&T Transit, brother.
Oh man,
K&T.
what kind of vehicles we whipping to the spot?
They got all 15 passenger vans, cool and clean, and ready to go. You know what I mean? Like it was, with K&T Transit, man. We have actually had the pleasure of actually knowing the owner, so I know him because I know how he was raised. You know what I'm saying? That it's always gonna be solid. They always gonna be on time, and they always gonna be ready to go. So if y'all out there and y'all need transportation, in the Mississippi area, or even they starting to branch out even further, call K&T Transit 601-502-7778 or 601-624-4306.
Man,
K&T.
whipping the van.
Indeed. All up and down the thing. And they be pushing them joint too now.
All right.
They be pushing them joint too now. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
All right.
Man, it's I think for me, man, there hasn't, I wouldn't say it hasn't been much change, but I think the biggest hurdle that definitely led us to not recording earlier was me going back to school for my master's.
Yeah, bro.
I know you was hot, dog.
I
You was
wasn't.
hot.
I wasn't hot.
You were hot.
I
Man,
wasn't
be
hot,
honest, bro. Come
I'm
on,
gonna,
I'm at the church.
I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
at the church. Be honest, dog.
Yeah, you at the church.
Hey, we all in church. So you always at church.
True. I wasn't hot. I was ready to.
You're
I was just
irritated
ready.
at the leaders.
No, bro, I wasn't irritated. I understood where you were coming from, because even though I gave you a bunch of pushback and just, joking and stuff, and just like, bro, let's record now. It's just because I was ready to, I'm just ready to get going. But I knew that you was trying to do better than you did the first time with school, and me being in school also, it just gave me time also to do school. You know what I'm saying? And it worked out.
Hey, bro. And I think sometimes, man, we got to be very, very. I think as men, we like to take on as much as we can, especially if it's in the name of, doing better for our family. But oftentimes, man, they can lead to burnout. They can lead to a whole lot of anxiety. They can lead to, depression, man. They can just lead to just being super overwhelmed. And one thing, man, I did not want to do when I started doing this podcast, man, I wanted to be freed up, because too often times we, again, allow so many things on our plate that we really can't give fully to what God's called us to do, right? I truly believe God has called us to do this podcast. And not only has he called us to do this podcast, but it's said in his word that he'll do exceedingly and abundantly, more than we can even ask or think. So I truly believe that starting back up this podcast was a top priority and needed our top focus. And I have to learn how to better say, nah, bro, I can't do that. Like right now, since the pod back on and school start back in August, hey, Saturdays at 5 a.m. gonna have to be the time you gonna record, because it's no longer just something that you do. It's something that God gave you to do.
Right.
And when God gives you something to do, you ought to do it. So man, we back every Wednesday. Aaron it's Aaron every Wednesday from here until the end of time. We gonna be here talking, loving on y'all, encouraging y'all, and man, sharing some good times, bro.
And keep it, and keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? I think both of us offer different things. I know we're approaching the time or past the time, but we both offer different things, bro. And I think that's why the podcast is gonna be good, because we're both serious, but also we're both goofy, but we got different levels of goofy. You know what I'm saying? So just ride the wave with us. And I know I don't talk about it much, but I know that in order to get to the dream, you have to be consistent, and that's my biggest focus right now. But I have like hope for a lot of different stuff coming from the podcast. One being conferences where me and you go, and we have panels, or we talk, and give advice for men, and specifically black men. You know what I'm saying? So white men, we welcome too. Asian men, everybody welcome. You know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Man, right, so bro. Hey, you can expect us every Wednesday. MLU. I'm sorry, bro. I had to do it. Hey, man, MLU the show. We back, man.
Thanks,
see
bro.
y'all.
All right.
Point them out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for infinity and beyond. Ain't got no